Hello, you shiny turtles. TNT the Wolf here. Welcome back to another episode on TNT the Wolf IRL. Anyway, quick shout out. Want to shout out to my Twitch. I game 7 to 9 every U.S. time, Central U.S. time, every day. So hopefully this will be out at a time where y'all can see that and maybe join the stream. Anyway, today's episode of Explaining D&D, which, by the way, we're doing Explaining D&D, is about the dice. Now, there are 7 different types of dice, ranging from the measly D4 to the used for practically everything D20. Look at those colors. Anyway, I'm going to go through them in side order, starting with the lowest amount of sides, and going to the die with the most amount of sides to explain what each of them do. Yay, let's get started. First up, we start out with the D4. This is a 4-sided die. As you see, the top one, the top number is what you do. It's on all 3 sides, no matter what side it is. It's also a 4, for example. Yeah, this die looks kind of confusing, but it's really not. It's just whatever's on top. Alright, this is typically used for things like very minor attacks, such as the dagger, I want to call them Archimedes, the bird people who can fly, claw trait. I also believe the Tabaxi's claw trait. I'm pretty sure it's just any creature with the claw trait gets to use it. And they're used for some spells. I know, like, healing potions. Depending on, like, what rule set you're using. I believe that they typically use D4s. I think it's like 2D4 plus your con for healing, but that's the D4. Next up, we have the D6. This is used good amount of times. Oh, I forgot it. Never. No, I was about to say I forgot something on the previous one, but no. This is used for things such as swords. I can't name any other weapons off the top of my head, but swords, spells. It's also the hit die, the weakest of the hit dice for the wizard, sorcerer. I want to say artificer, but I'm pretty sure they're actually a D8. Which leads us on to our next die, the D8. See, it's a very nice looking die, kind of diamond-like. This is the most common hit die. Like, it's found on most classes. Other than that, it doesn't have many uses. I think the great sword uses 2d4. No, 2d6. There's a weapon that uses it. It's pretty good. It's a pretty big die. Then we have the D10. This is used for, like, paladins hit die. I want to say the fighters hit die as well. That's about it. I can't think of any other uses unless it's in combination with our buddy over here, the Percentile. Basically, the way these work is you roll them. So as you see, I got a 6 on my D10 and an 80 on the Percentile, which means that if you're rolling for a percentage, you got the 86% spot. That's most commonly used with, like, the wild magic sorcerers, as their magic goes crazy, or doesn't go crazy. Then we have the D12. This is used literally only for barbarian hit die, if I'm not mistaken. There might be, like, one weapon, or, like, a couple spells, but the most common use of this is for barbarian hit dice. I know that because I main barbarian. They're fun to play. And then finally, the most important die, the Holy D20. Look at it. This is used from rolling for. This is used from completely blanked out. Rolling for hit checks, skill checks, some other checks. If you're a psychopath, it's even used in the character creation for your stats. I played with that once. It was kind of interesting. It was an interesting, like, one-shot whenever we all had to use these for our characters. The stats. Other than, it's also used for initiative, so that's important, because that's important for combat, and literally every skill check uses it. this is one of the most important dice in the game. So yeah, that covers it. That's all 7 dice commonly used. Boom, 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 and boom. All right. If you enjoyed this, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton, and I mean a ton. I hope to see y'all next time. Tomorrow's episode should be about me opening 2 Pokemon card packs. And then probably more D&D after that, as we alternate between stuff. However, a lot more D&Ds are coming. Because, well, they're the easiest thing to, like, make, since I already have most of the... I know the D&D rules well enough that I can make a lot of content out of them. So, yeah, see y'all next time. Later, mates!